welcome back to Business Casual. I'm your host, Miles Brown, and today the topic is business, artificial intelligence, and how if you don't have it working for you, your speed, I'm so convinced that you are doing 100 times the work that you have to do compared to someone who is effectively finding artificial intelligence to actually help them improve their day-to-day tasks. Some of the ways that I've used artificial intelligence, and this goes back to just like updating your processes. So the first thing would be accounting with like stuff as simple as QuickBooks. A lot of times we don't look at that as artificial intelligence. We look at it as just like a software program. But the fact that this thing can calculate once you've put in all of the numbers and give you spreadsheets and printouts and forecasts, that is artificial intelligence, just a smaller version of it. But now today's technology has gone so far as to literally having things right for you. One of the apps that I use a lot now is this app called Writer, and I'll leave it a description in the box. And Writer is an AI-based platform that can literally write product descriptions, business ideas, business pitches, blog posts, video description ideas, like pretty much anything that you use on the internet, it can write it out for you. And it's highly tailorable to what you do and how you move. And it's one of those apps where before I knew it existed, the time and energy it took to sit down and write posts for my business to do like Facebook, Instagram, this, that, and the third, I understand now how somebody using artificial intelligence can have 15, 20 clients, small business clients, and create fast posts for like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and pump those things out within an hour or two and scale a business from like $200-$300 a month somebody's paying you to let's just say print out 5 or 10 post a month for them. You can get all of that work done in like one day for that one client. Boom, that's $300. The next day, do another client, $300 the next day. And pretty soon you can have a team of people using that same software, and your whole business has started just off of the back of AI. How I see AI hurting you is when the people who are soliciting your services to do these things, when they find out how to just hire somebody to do it for them and kind of cut the cost. So the thing would be using AI in multiple ways to create the most, I would say, bang for your buck. Like, let's say you not only write the post, but then you take the time to find the visuals for it on like some type of video free software, app. Maybe you pay for it, but you have access to tons and tons and tons of stock images, stock videos, where you can just pump out and create content for a company really, really quickly. Me owning Senate Cleaning, that's one of the things that is really hard for a service-based business owner who really is entrenched in human resources, entrenched in the day-to-day tasks, growing and building the business, looking over the marketing budgets, making sure the equipment is up to par and moving, making sure management is taking care of the regular employees, making sure the regular employees are good. These things can become so time consuming that even with artificial intelligence, we would rather just pawn it off on somebody else to take that and just automate it. Because one of the best things about being an entrepreneur is your ability to automate. That's like, once you become an entrepreneur, what you want to do is get your time back. Once you've built a business and a service-based business or a product-based business, you just want to build your quality where people associate your brand name with quality. The next thing is to create a way to make that efficient. Artificial intelligence is one of those things where you can keep your brand awareness going with apps like Writer, where you can keep your book straight with things like QuickBooks, where once you really get a rhythm for everything you need, video editing software and all of these different type of things, and then automating that to make it so freaking simple, you can hire an intern to plug and play and just do these things and pay them a nominal fee and continue leveling up. With this type of access to artificial intelligence that we have now, we're like, I think the subscription for Writer is about like $9 a month or something like that, but it helps create content that can be easily tailored and used so effectively that this same level of content, I would have to pay somebody $300, $400, $500 a month to produce 5, 10, 15, 20 social media posts and make them effective and newsletters and all of these different type of things, like to really run my social media for me, sometimes within the thousands or $2,000s of dollars per month. But this thing is $10 a month, and you could train a goddamn intern to do this thing and pump out the amount of content that would have 3, 4, maybe even 5 years ago cost you about $2,000. So I think any entrepreneur, no matter where they are, what type of business, service-based, product-based, whatever you're doing, internet-based, definitely, brick and mortar, definitely, it doesn't matter. Get artificial intelligence on your side. It's one of those things where people who are mastering this are achieving financial freedom really, really quickly. But not only financial freedom, time freedom. When you have the time to do, like, you spend 4 or 5 hours on your Monday, plot out all of your posts for the week, get your content up and running, newsletter, all of these things done. You may have a month's worth of work that used to take old school methods like 2-3 weeks to get done. You're getting all of this stuff done within a week. Now you can concentrate on growing your business and doing things that way. And even that, we can use artificial intelligence to even help prospect for leads. And that leads me to my next artificial intelligence business that I would like to put you onto, and it's called Castanet. Castanet is a little bit more expensive. It's a LinkedIn plugin that you can purchase where you pay about $200 a month for a subscription. But how it works is, and this is real good game, you can literally go to your search bar and say, let's see me. I'm in the janitorial business. I got a bunch of other businesses, but this is my main bread and butter. I go to LinkedIn and I'm like, I want to know where all the property managers are within College Park. Cool. I click in property managers, College Park, LinkedIn search. Once that populates, I take a hyperlink of the web address and I take it over to Castanet, and artificial intelligence scrubs the whole list and literally creates a plug and play where you can create and write your own sequence of, like, hey, day 1, follow the person. Day 2, invite that day 1, view the profile. Day 2, follow the person. Day 3, send them a message. Day 4, maybe endorse them for a skill. Day 5, send them a calendar invite to see if they'd like to procure your services and such. But you can tailor it however you want to make it more effective. But what you would have to pay back in the day to generate that level of leads would be at least $1,000, $2,000 a month worth of time and energy to a virtual assistant or some type of assistant, somebody who's like literally going to compile the list. And then lists are extremely expensive online. If you try to buy a really good quality list, you're looking at $2,000-$3,000. So for paying $200 a month, and clearly you can like literally cancel it, start it whenever you need it. And let's say one list prints out 900 people. Like, let's say you go crazy and go, yeah, I want to start a sequence with Castanet and get all the property managers in Maryland that have a LinkedIn profile. You can literally do that. It'll print out 900, 1,000 of these people, and literally have you download all of them and then create a sequence to touch base and kind of get them part of your platform. And then once they start messaging you, you can take over like live. And then the great thing about automation, automation, it comes back again. You can create an intern to be like, all right, once this person responds, you take over in human form, chat them up, and get them to get on a calendar invite where a salesperson can get you to kind of set up an interview for an estimate, or, you know, figure out what it is they need. But with that algorithm working for you in the background, that takes hours and hours and hours out of the prospecting process, which literally puts you in a position to absolutely dominate and absolutely win. If you like this, share it, push it out there. Thank you guys for tuning in to Business Casual. All praises to Yahweh, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the one who puts this beautiful brain in my head and who I lean on in times of trouble. Until next time, I'm your host, Miles Brown, and I'm out. Peace.